Hey, and welcome back to Cheese. This is the second part of it. As you know, this is called Cheese because of how cheesy the map is at the moment. But yeah, last video the audio got cut off before it was finished, and I can't actually. I think I was talking about like how the map could be less cheesy. Which is kind of funny, but I'm not going to bother continuing that statement. I'm just going to talk about something else when I get to it. The annoying thing is with this video is in the game I think I just stopped recording because the frame rate that I was playing at was really disappointing, so I wanted to finish fraps because nothing really was interesting was happening, and you know, I'd recorded for ages anyway, so I just stopped the video, so I didn't really get to see the end of the actual game. But that's okay, it should be quite cool anyway. That was quite a good kill. So yeah, I was also talking about clans last video, how I'm in a clan and Loki left the clan, and you know, things have changed, but I'd like to dedicate this video to our newest clan member, Ryoja. I don't know how to say his name. Ryoja? I think Ryoja or Ryoja. Anyway, that's his name, and he's just joined the clan. He's pretty good as an archer, pretty good as a knight as well. So, welcome to the clan, basically. Obviously, in terms of game time, that happens much later on, because this is a really old video. As I said, it's like build 80, so there's lots of new stuff in build like 127 or 130, I think it is now. For starters, you don't get that ugly background that is in the game now. It's just like a blue background in the game now. I mean, in this version of the game. Right now, it's in a current build. It's a really cool looking background. It's like, you know, rolling hills, castles in the background. It just looks really authentic. And recording it for YouTube, little did they know it wasn't gonna get put back on until, like, you know, a month later, because I'm so lazy I couldn't be bothered to put it on, and I couldn't figure out how to do post commentary stuff until now. But yeah, in the new build 130, it's pretty good. I mean, there are some flaws, like things are a lot more buggy, if you can believe that. I mean, it looks really buggy now, but there's problems with bombs, there's problems with like switching classes. Let me just think. Problems with there's just loads of bugs. I think there was an exploit as well where people can get shitloads of bombs at one point. People can actually break because there's anti-griefing now to stop people from griefing near the main tent in the outposts. People can't actually destroy their own castles, which is kind of good because it stops griefers, but it causes this really annoying exploit. Well, good for some people, but annoying for me because, I mean, it's just not really fair. You could basically just build a tower and then try and collapse it. It won't collapse, but every time you hit the block, I think it's been fixed now actually, every time you hit the block you get another load of resources, so it's really unfair. I'm not gonna, like, you know, explain in detail because actually I'd rather you not try and use it because that's just griefing anyway, and it's unfair. But you know, these sort of things. And also there's like a problem with the new knight mechanic. Like there's a charging, you can charge like infinitely and it's just overpowered and blah. And sky bridges are back. Like sky bridges went away for a while because of the physics system, so everyone stopped building them, and then now they're back because the physics system has been changed such that when you build the actual like building, it's not restricted, as in you can build it, but once you take away the support, it then, you know, collapses in full. So that means everyone's still building sky bridges, which is some people like them, but I really don't like them. If they would just balance it out, I think if they balanced out the sky bridges, I would be a happy man, because they are pretty much overpowered. I mean, everyone says that there's counters to them, but I don't think so. Everyone's like, oh no, you could use catapults to cut on them, you just got to build a catapult, and catapults are easy to build. Yeah, but the problem with that is that if you build a sky bridge so high in the sky, there's literally no way you can get a catapult up without getting murdered in the process, because you'd have to build a ridiculously large tower. I mean, seriously. It would have to be at least the height of the sky bridge itself, and sky bridges give a massive, you know, unfair advantage anyway, so there's going to be knights falling on you, even though there's full damage now. Yes, there is full damage. You will drop to your death if you fall too far. People still manage to fall off sky bridges because they build a ladder down just a little bit, enough so that people can't get up to the sky bridge, but also enough so that they don't fall to their death. So basically, you're trying to build a tower with a catapult as high as the sky bridge, which is like, what, 100 squares in the sky, and you've got knights falling down on you trying to stop you. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Seriously, it just boggles my mind how anyone could say it's not overpowered. Try and collapse it at its source, I dare you, because that is just as difficult. I mean, wading through tons and tons of knights just to collapse it at its source, when you've got knights falling from the sky behind you, you've got archers' arrows firing from above. It's just a rain of hell. Oh yeah, and you can't build a bridge up to the sky ladder, the sky bridge that is, because, I mean, if you try and do that, they drop from the sky and collapse it for you, which is what you're trying to do to them. And are you seriously telling me, like, the people who say it's not overpowered, are you seriously telling me that the only way to counter a sky bridge is to build another one? That's OP if I ever saw it. That's like saying in any tournament fighter, you know, like, any tournament fighter at all, you know, the only way to counter this character is to use that character on him. That, I mean, how can you say that's not broken? Like, everyone would just be like, well, if you can only counter this character with with the same character, then how are you supposed to beat him? He's just banned from tournaments. So it's the same, it's kind of the same thing. Everyone's going to say, oh no, it's not the same argument. But it kind of is, really. And yeah, everyone's going to like flame me now for hating on sky bridges, but I said it. I'd let out my opinion on sky bridges and probably won't do so now again, unless someone goads me into it. But that's my opinion on sky bridges. You can think whatever you want about sky bridges, but you know, I really hope they get removed, personally. Bite me. As I was just saying in the video there, Fure, I don't know how to say his name either. I don't know how to say anyone's name in this game. They've all got really weird names, like Aoki. Loki's fine, he's just the Norse god of, I don't know, mischief or whatever. But Fure, I don't know whether it's Fure or Furai, because it's one of those AI endings, so it's really sort of confusing. If it's not like a word that you already know, you don't know how to say it, but maybe you ought to confirm that with me, Furai. Just for the sake of me saying your name right again. But yeah, I was saying how he was like leaving the game, but he's not actually left the game per se. He's stopped playing the game, but he still comes on to like moderate his server, which is great, and he still posts on the forums, and he still joins the IRC channel. So he's not really left. but then at the same time he kind of has, you know, because he's not playing like seriously anymore. But I don't know whether that changed, because like this game is in alpha, so I can understand if you get bored of it, because I mean there's lots of bugs and, you know, it's not finished. I say that, but Minecraft was never, no one ever got bored of Minecraft, but oh well, that's just something different. But I can understand how some people will get bored of this game, because it's just, it's like there's a massive potential for it, but something's still, you know, missing. Like the games drag on for ages, and you know, it just feels like you need an ulterior, a different purpose to the actual game. And yeah, someone's trying to talk to me on IRC. I'm just going to ignore them for the moment. Whoever that is, sorry, but I'm busy at the moment. But yeah, I can understand why anyone would want to leave, would stop playing the game for a bit, because I think he'll start playing serious again. And if I'm wrong, I mean he might be playing seriously now, but I'm getting a bit slowdown. This is not good, because every time I get slowdown, it means that the video, when I sync the audio with the video, it runs on longer than the actual video, which means I have to cut out the last bit of what I'm saying. So, be right back, I'm just going to fix this. Right, I figured it out. Because of the person talking to me on IRC, it slowed down the video for some reason. I must have a really shit computer. But anyway, I rolled back the video a certain amount so that the audio could sync in better, so I don't have a load of stuff cut off at the end. Anyway, we've come to the end of the video, so goodbye, and hope to bring you more soon.